Informal affirmative commands are formed in one simple step. Simply put the verb in the el, ella, usted form. For example, caminar will go to caminar, and beber will go to beber. When it comes to negative informal commands, there are more steps. Step 1 is to put it in the O form. Step 2 is to drop the O. Step 3 is add the opposite to ending. So, if the verb was cantar, we would change it to cantó. Then we would drop the O, and it would form into can. The final result would be no cantes. Another example would be hacer. First step we change it to hago. Drop the O, then we would have ag. Add the opposite to ending to make it no hagas. To make the command negative, you need to put the no in front of the verb. To give a command to a person or people you address in the usted, ustedes form, you must use a formal command. You first go to the O form of the verb in the present tense, then you drop the O. After this step, add the opposite usted and ustedes form ending as follows. AR verbs would have an A or N ending, and ER verbs would have an A or AN ending. Finally, to form negative formal commands, just place a no in front. For example, the verb hablar would change into habla, then to hablé. Affirmative formal command in the usted form would go to hablen. Affirmative formal command in the ustedes form, which is negative, would be no hablé. And in the ustedes form, it would be no hablen. Difference between formal, informal, and plural commands. Formal commands are commands given to someone who you respect and or is older than you or has authority. You would also use a formal command when talking to someone that you do not know. Informal commands are commands given to friends, people your age, and people younger than you. If you were to give a command to a friend or family member, you would use an informal command. Plural commands are commands that are given to more than one person, and it is always going to be plural, formal. For plural commands, you will always use the ustedes form because you are talking directly to a group of people. This is how you conjugate car, gar, and zar. Car will change into K, gar will change into gay, and zar will change into say. Here are some examples. Buscar. Usted form would be busque. Ustedes form would be busquen. Llegar. Usted form would be llegué, and ustedes form would be lleguen. Empezar. Usted form would be empieza, and ustedes form would be empiezan. No accents. Irregular informal commands like dar, ir, and ser. For dar in usted form, it would change to de. In ustedes form, den. For ir, usted form would be vaya, and usted form would be vayan. Ser. The usted form would be sea, and the ustedes form would be sean. Object pronouns go on the end of the affirmative commands. For affirmative commands, the pronouns count back 3 syllables from the end and place an accent mark. An example of that would be sacara. Add the accent mark on the A next to the S. For negative commands, you put the object pronoun in front after the no. The negative with pronouns would be no la saques or no la hagan. This is all you need to know about formal, informal commands.
Created using Powtoon.